Hi guys, it's Ray. This part's gonna be sped up super fast. I told you I used the Let's Resin polyurethane resin. I was gonna make a little dish or jar to put my watch and necklace in when I shower and whatnot because I don't wear anything like that in the shower. So I mixed up the polyurethane. I added some black and then I added some white to bring it back to gray. Meanwhile, I'm explaining that you only have 2 minutes of working time, and I rambled on forever. So we were probably 7 minutes in at this point, and you can literally see the lid grew there. Totally bizarre. I completely overworked this polyurethane, and it was an absolute disaster. So here we are demolding it. The jar base is actually usable. The top is complete trash. And yeah, just not my finest moments. So the next section is going to be, redeeming myself and pouring this properly. But yeah, I've never seen it grow like that. It was the strangest thing. I think because the lid is so thick. Okay, so we are going to re-pour this and this to finish this video off. I'm going to go for kind of this color this time. Sagey green. So, let's see. I've got the set of mica powder jars. They say they're soap colorant. I believe this is Alexis. I can't remember. What colors do we have? I think this is going to be my closest match. Maybe just a dash of pearl. I don't know. So we're just going to go with that, right? And I'm going to do the super clear epoxy again. And I can't remember. My brain is fried. Is Super Clear the one that goes by Promise now, or is that a different brand? I don't remember. Sorry. But that I buy on Amazon. This batch is yellowed, as you're going to see in my part B in a minute here. I have been soaking my part A in warm water to loosen it up a little bit because it is quite chilly. So, I need 9 ounces roughly for this and 3 to 4 for this. So, again, I already have the A soaking. So, those cups are going to be wet. So hopefully that's loosened that up a little bit. So because these cups don't measure to 9, they only measure to 8, I'm using the milliliter side, which actually goes to 240, which gets me what I need. And again, this is yellowed. It works fine, it's just yellowed. So I wouldn't want to use it for anything clear. Okay, so I think because I decided I'm going to put alcohol inks in these, I'm just going to go with the white Blanco Blanco from Pinata. I'm going to eliminate the white pearl mica powder and swap them out since I want to lighten this up just ever so slightly. I typically prefer to put my mica in my cup before the epoxy, but obviously this time, because I'm using the cups I mixed in, that's not going to happen. If you put your micas in first and then add alcohol, it kind of smooths them out a little bit, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do 2 heaping scoops in this one and 4 or 5 in this one. I lost count. And I'm going to keep that open to the side just in case I decide I need more. And this is going to take me a minute to mix it all the way to the bottom of this cup. Micas just mix better if you put them underneath instead of over. It's just the way they work. Hopefully this set will be the new bathroom counter set for just quick taking off rings to wash hands or scrub things, and for taking off all the jewelry for showering. Okay. Hopefully this is mixed enough. It's been sitting a long time. And put 4 on there, 8 or 9 in here. Looked pretty good. And it does seem like that took it down a slight notch. Maybe not as far as I'd like, so maybe I will come back in with a little bit of the pearl. I'll wipe my spoon off quick. But I'm definitely good with the green. So 1 hearty scoop there, and we'll put 2 in here. Yeah, maybe a little more. Okay, so I think I'm happy with this color. I'm going to scrape along the edge just to make sure I'm pretty well incorporated. This is just regular isopropyl alcohol. This mold does tend to get bubbles, so I'm hoping this will help. Same with this one. Actually, this one usually pours pretty well, but it's not going to hurt it. The lid is what takes the most resin for this entire thing. I'm going to pour here, there, and everywhere just so it can settle and release those bubbles. See, you can see it blowing bubbles. I'm just going to kind of squish it and squeeze it. Bounce it. So then I'm going to pinch the petals a little bit. And I'm going to give that little tip a squeeze. And then come back in with my other cup and we will top these off. We're going to call that good. Dog hair everywhere. So I'm going to spritz the top of these with alcohol, probably a couple times. And we're going to let them dry, and I will be back for demold. Okay, we are going to demold all of these. I do have some bubbles in this. I knew I was going to, but that's okay. Super pretty. Little bit of flash that's just going to peel right off. Top looks perfect though, and that's what you're going to see. And again, just for me. No bubbles on the rim of the jar though, really, so that is perfect. Makes me happy. Oh, one little one right there I can see looking down on two little ones. And the lid fits, so yay. How do we do color match? Not bad. That'll work. And the ring dish. A couple little micro bubbles right there. Not the end of the world. And it got all the way up to the top of this center stem, so that's good. Okay, beautiful. Redemption, yes. Ring dish. And just a spot to pop my watch and other jewelry, like when I get in the shower or bath or whatever. So, that is it. That's the replacement for this disaster, right? And I will see you in the next one.